Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So today we want to take a look at the shorter time frame chart here. I record this just before our member live stream. If you're interested in getting an overview of different markets, because we do a broad market overview, feel free to check out the membership. You can always watch the stream later. They're all being recorded and we cover typically like 20 coins or so in the live streams every Sunday, 5 p.m. UTC. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame here for Bitcoin. We have a nice green candle. The bulls turned up exactly at the 50% retracement. As I showed you in the previous video, if you watched the previous video earlier today, we talked about a potential triangle pattern that was developing here, which it probably then was, but it was like an, let me see, A wave down, B wave triangle, C wave down, form the wave 4. And honestly, if this yellow scenario is to survive, then this must hold. This intraday low, which formed around the 50% retracement at 82,576, it must hold. But it is just too early to confirm that we have really bottomed in the larger degree fourth wave. But this is now interesting because we get the typical Sunday volatility. Often you get some volatility on Sunday towards the end of the weekly candle. What we need to see now though is a break above resistance, as you know, at 85,474. That would be the next indication that we've really bottomed. But that's still all work in progress. There's a lot to do to really confirm we've bottomed. But the next key level against which we can focus on higher is this intraday low. It's a very, very strong swing low here that obviously, if it breaks, then probably there's a really good chance that we start wave 5 to the downside. This is a key area, and you can see the bulls and the bears are still fighting, at least here on the micro level. And in the yellow scenario, we're still tracking this potential upside impulse. It can still be an upside impulse, just that again the fourth wave is quite extended here, this one, which again is not a surprise because we're dealing with Saturday development. So on a Saturday you just see sideways action normally, and also wave 4 correction can just extend a little bit sideways. Nothing has really changed, right? Yes, we have a nice candle, a nice green candle after the price moved down. Basically we now recovered and we pretty much are back where we started the day. Okay, so there was this sell-off and now back in the range. But we're still holding support and we're still below resistance, below the 85,474 level. So the yellow count will clearly take over the lead if the price breaks above 85,474. Don't forget, there's a lot of resistance above. Especially here, the area around 87.2K would be the next resistance level here on the micro level. It's the 100% extension, a very, very important level. Above that, 90,133 will be next resistance, or rather an important target for a third wave. So these are the next parameters that will be relevant over the next sessions. We really only get probabilities on our side once we get all 5 waves completed, because then we can expect that pullbacks remain corrective, which means they should form a higher low, which could then be a jump-off point for higher prices. So this is still very much unchanged. I mean, yes, we had some down and some upward movement, but really the patterns haven't changed since the last update. From a short-term bearish point of view then, so we just covered the short-term bullish one. From a short-term bearish point of view, trigger for that, and basically trigger that the white count will take the lead would be a break below the intraday low, and then the 5th wave down could take the price just for one more low into the area around 75,327 or 72,631. These would be the next levels to watch. And if I go to the daily chart for Bitcoin, because that's for everybody who needs some context, then you can see as well that obviously the support I just showed you is on the smaller time frame, but here on the larger time frame, $75,340 is next support on the larger time frame. So that aligns with that 75K level I showed you on the smaller time frame. So larger and smaller do align there. In addition to that, there's plenty of resistance above. So we've got trend lines here and here. When these trend lines break, those would be good signals that we are finally starting to break out of the local range and that we complete this correction, because these can also be seen as corrective price channels. Yeah. So I'll keep you updated about all of that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on X, formerly Twitter. We're quite active here. You can ask questions. Sometimes we open a post for requests, so you can put your requests in. We did that yesterday, like a late Saturday session. So there's a lot happening here as well. Link is in the description and pinned in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.